I'm feeling good.
Let her cook.
None of y'all were slaves. None of y'all were there. Y'all were so triggered by what I said, you started calling me out of my name when I said you weren't a slave. Why would you want to identify with a slave? Okay? Pause there. Consider this. Latinos come over here and do well for themselves. Latinos come over here, they hustle, they grind, and they do well for themselves. Why? Because they're not constantly thinking of themselves as being a victim. Latinos will come over to this nation, not speak a lick of English, and do well for themselves. They know how to hustle because they're not constantly thinking in the back of their mind that they're a slave and that they're less than. That's just what it is. Latinos are not walking around talking about somebody being racist to them. Is someone being racist to them? Maybe, but they're not constantly harping on it. There's always going to be a racist somewhere, y'all. Who cares? And honestly, most of the time, these people are not racist. They just don't feel like dealing with people. Working with the public sucks. So, yeah, stop this obsession.
First of all, that lady's name was 𝒲𝒶𝓎-𝒯ℛ𝒰𝒯ℋ, Mosquito, whatever the fuck. So we know that she's not American. They stopped taking their flags out of their bios because we was clocking that shit and literally going and researching the countries that they actually fled from because they fucking ran. Bitch, you came over here with your wide ass face spewing this dangerous ass rhetoric talking about we're obsessed with slavery and we need to stop harping on slavery. And she gonna react to that post of a Latino saying Latinos were slaves, but we don't care. We're not victims. Bitch, what? Your big face, flat face ass was able to fucking come over here and migrate over here and go to school or whatever the fuck else you did because the fucking people that were enslaved, my ancestors, did the fucking groundwork. Y'all came over here and didn't have to fight for a motherfucking thing. Y'all didn't have to fight for shit. Y'all are able to walk into stores. Y'all are able to go to PWIs because of people that were enslaved in this motherfucking blood clot country. The nerve. Talking about stop being a victim. Bitch, slavery was not the only thing that we experienced. Jim Crow, redlining. I just posted a lady doing blackface in Target. September 16, 2025. A guy was hung from a tree in 2025. Police brutality. The GOV dropping all types of substances in our neighborhood. I can't really say too many things. School to prison pipeline is all a system set up so that we could fucking fail and not prosper, but yet we continuously to do well for ourselves. Like I said, your funky big face ass wouldn't be able to fucking come over here successfully had it not been for people that were enslaved in this country. Nobody's harping on the motherfucking thing, but you're not about to fucking erase history because you do not have a foundational lineage here. You can't relate. You ever heard of generational trauma and how things are passed down in the DNA and through the womb, mother to child, and so on and so forth? These motherfucking people are so dangerous, and that's why we literally are separating ourselves, because why would you come over here and say that? And always spewing these white supremacist talking points, like I'm so over it. And she you know what it is? It's immigrant supremacy talking points. That's what the fuck it is. It's immigrant supremacy. Supremacy. I'm so passionate, I'm fucking talking, saying words out of order, but y'all picking up what the fuck I'm putting down, bitch. I'm tired. Oh, Latinos come over here and can't speak a lick of English. Bitch, Latinos come over here and get a whole bunch of fucking government assistance as well. They also come over here and undermine Black Americans as well. We really ain't got no motherfucking friends. Even the people that look like us are the most dangerous fucking ones, because you will look at her big face ass and think that well, I could tell she's not one of us. And judging by that name, we could tell. But you will look at her and think, oh, well, Black people feel this way. I'm so tired. Like, all of the shit that we fucking endured and continue to fucking endure. I've experienced racism. Talking about, oh, you people are probably not racist. They just don't want to deal with people. That's because all y'all do is suck off the fucking white tea man. Y'all are obsessed with white tea people. It's ridiculous. No fucking ethnic or racial pride. We do not fucking suck off the white tea like that. Let me go. This is a long ass... Bitch! Spread love is the motherfucking Brooklyn way. And shut your motherfucking mouth if you was not a foundational Black American, bitch. Bye.
She's cosplaying as a Black American woman. Just look at her mannerisms, how she's acting and trying too hard. She thinks she's us because she went to an HBCU and her parents and grandparents settled in Gary, Indiana. So she believes in her South African heart she's a black woman. Sigh. Let's listen to her.
Y'all asking me, like, who are you? Like, where are you from? Like, who raised you? Is that I actually was raised by my Black American mother, and I actually was raised by my Black American grandparents. And my mom was born in Mississippi, and my grandparents were born in Mississippi and Indiana. Gary, Indiana. So I'm very much a Black American. Now, my father's side is South African, as you can see. Somebody was like, you look just like an African. And they were saying it as an insult. That's actually racist. You're weird. But anyways, I just think it's funny how, like, y'all just in my comments just assuming stuff about me. And I'm like, girl, first of all, I used to be you guys. Like, the way you guys are calling me all types of coons, all types of dumb and stupid, and I'm in enemy territory. Like, I think that's funny because I would have been you guys. I used to have that same victim mindset. My entire family is HBCU educated. Like Morehouse, Spelman, Tuskegee, Tougaloo, Clark, the whole shebang. I said Tougaloo. But anyways, the whole shebang, right? And, like, we were taught about slavery so much, it was ingrained in our mind that, like, I used to have dreams of being a slave. I'm not kidding. Because we would watch so many documentaries about slavery. We would watch slavery movies. We would go to slavery museums. Like, I used to have dreams that I was a slave and that I was in chains, right? So, like, I understand where you guys are coming from. Like, I understand that I triggered you. But I do want to double down on the fact that y'all are not slaves and you weren't there, okay? You weren't there. I wasn't there. None of us were there. We were literally born in the 90s and the 2000s, babe. You were never a slave. You were never bought and sold, baby. The only thing...
Girl, I can tell that those racist, Christian, YT people done did they big one with you, honey. Of course we were not slaves. But you act as if the same shit that was going on back in slavery ain't still going on today. Buki, it's the same program, just a different day. So because we were not enslaved, it's almost like you are basically telling us, are you saying we should just get over this? So we're not supposed to give a damn what happened to our ancestors. As if anything is really, really better around here. Let me tell you something that you may not know. Ever since the day that they brought us here from Africa, ever since the day we got off the slave ships in this country of America, Black people here have been criminalized and demonized. We have always been the scapegoat. We have always been the villain. I asked people, what was our offense when we came straight from Africa? What was our offense? The day we got, what did we do that they had to label us as savages? They labeled us as 3/4 of a human being. What was our offense? So we fast forward ourselves to now 2025. They are still demonizing us. Everything that happens in this country, they blame it on Black Americans, honestly. You will sit there, come from wherever in your village and come over here and tell us that we're making everything about race. Really. Now in 2025, we're still condemned. Criminals, thugs, gangsters. That's what they label us as. Even though we're lawyers, doctors, engineers, we have HBCUs, we have all these accomplishments and accolades. We're the very people that if it wasn't for us to even, let me tell you, these people were starving in the colonies, dying of starvation until they brought Black people here. First, it was the Native Americans that even kept them alive long enough to even survive. And then by the time we reached here, we started to plant and grow. We are the backbone of the country. Black Americans are the Black backbone of this country. And if it wasn't for us, even the United States wouldn't have as much success as it has right now. So, Buki, you need to know where you are. You also mentioned that you people come from your villages, from all over the world, and you come here and you be successful and do better than Black Americans or whatever. And I just look at the situation and I'm like, how are you measuring this type of success? What are you measuring this based on? Sweetheart, your country is still in shambles. Your village still does not have lights. Your roads are still looking, however, they have potholes in them. And I'm gonna tell y'all this one more time. Don't come here trying to punch down on Black Americans. Until you may be one singular person out of your country, but until your whole country has made it, you have done nothing. You're still at 0.0. You're like a drop of water in a big ocean when you compare your people to the success of others here. You have no room to speak. You don't. Couple that with the fact that you said that you people, oh, the Latinos are here successful, everybody. I'm going to get to the Latinos, but I'm just talking about other black immigrants. Okay, you say you're here and you're so successful. So are you including the amount of international welfare that they are also giving you when you get here? Because you get free grants, you get free loans, you get food stamps, you get housings. In fact, this administration, Trump administration, just uncovered how most immigrants are on the fucking Section 8 program. So how are you going to look us in the face as black Americans and tell us, oh, we get here, we are so successful? You're successful on a government handout. Know your level. Because that is not something I would be bragging about. Oh, I'm successful. I'm successful at what? Not fixing your country? Fleeing it and leaving other people back there to do the work? Or successfully coming over here to run your mouth on things you don't even know about? People like you are the reason why a lot of black people don't believe in Pan-Africanism, honestly. Because when we have people like you in the midst, anything that we as black Americans will try to achieve in this country, you will come and you will scatter everything. People like you. We don't need people like you around us, honestly. Wow, we are doing better. We come here and we do better. We do better. If you were doing better, you would never need to come here in the first place. Have you ever thought of that? Yeah, let that marinate. Now to the Latinos. You said you and your Latino people were conversating and had another video up. They're like, yeah, we were slaves too, of course. But did they tell you how they're still trying to breed the darkness out of their color right now? Yes, they have something they're called improve the race. Ask them about that. They're still trying to breed their blackness out, their indigenous out, still trying to improve the race. And what have we learned about this country? Light is right. White is right. So if they are where they are right now, it's because they're literally breeding the darkness about their race right now. Ask them. In fact, ask them how they treat Afro-Latinos. Ask them how they treat Afro-Latinos as a whole. And there you go. There's your answer right there. Let's dig a little deeper. We want to talk about Latinos. Okay. A lot of them are on the Section 8 program too. A lot of them are on the food stamps. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's just say Maria gonna come here with her kids. Maria are going to apply for every government benefits known to man. Maria is going to work under the freaking table. And Maria's man is definitely going to be in that house working under the table too. That's why nobody else can get in the Section 8 program or any kind of government stuff. Meanwhile, Maria's saving all this money. She got her man working, her uncle working, everybody in the house is working. They got all of this money. They're defrauding the fucking government. Every single black American that I know either own their business or they have two, 3 jobs. We're hard workers in our community. We're not going around asking for government benefits and handouts, okay? Contrary to popular belief. And the ones of them that do get some type of government assistance that are black American, honestly, they work. They're not just sitting at home on their ass all day. And honestly, I can tell that you're South African, probably COSA or something, I believe. So ma'am, go ahead and go back over there and worry about South Africa right now, because y'all got a lot of shit going on over there in South Africa. Don't you ever come over here and open your mouth on my people.
Boycott in effect, 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 boycott in effect. Coming together, standing on business, we mean the business. We mean the business. Tired of the disrespect, no shopping, no buying. Spending our money to keep making you richer, 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 richer. 2025. Boycott in effect. Boycott in effect. Building our own black business, support black business. We love our people, standing on code and standing so strong.